Welcome to this week's 52 Circles prompt, and our theme this week is gather. So I've literally gathered together some different types of fabrics. So I've got a silk sample from the scrap store, some lightweight cotton, and I'm cutting about 7 or 8 circles from those scraps of fabric that I'm then going to work onto. I decided to add a bit of colour to the circles, and I'm using acrylic ink here, which will paint onto any fabric, synthetic or natural. And I didn't really like the effect that it gave me. I wanted it to kind of blend a little bit more into the fabric. So I've just added a bit of water, and then I'm just taking some contact prints just to try and kind of add a bit of colour to the edges of my discs that I'm then going to work into. If I did this again, I think I'd add a brighter colour or a range of colours to give more impact to the overall sample. But I like the way that it's just taking the edge off the kind of pure whiteness of the fabric, so it creates a little bit of interest. But you'll see from the finished sample that I regret not making that more dramatic. So my tip is, if you're doing this at home, be braver with your colour and add things which are a little bit more dramatic. So I'm going to take each of my circles and put a line of running stitch by hand around each edge, and I'm going to make a variation on a Suffolk puff. So I haven't folded over my edges. I've kept those just in their raw state because I quite like the kind of frayed edge and the kind of ruched effect that creates, and it gives a bit of texture. Once you've gone all of the way around the edge, you can pull it tight to enclose it into a little puff and then just secure it with a knot. So I'm going to repeat that for all of the circles that I've cut and then fix them onto my calico base. Here's my finished sample, and I look forward to seeing yours. Don't forget to share with the hashtag 52Circles. Have a great week.